Big up to everyone that watched my first video. I found a one friend that I can play with fighters with, which was my goal. So big up to that person. And it seemed like, even if it's a small bit, it seemed like my plan worked. So I'll continue making more videos and look for more people. Today's video is about something special. Today's video is about something that actually made me start doing these videos and start doing this channel, because when I heard it I was kind of disappointed and kind of intrigued, and I found myself having a lot of things to talk about with this issue. Let me give you a tip what the video is going to be about before I actually say it. You've probably seen already in the thumbnail and the title, so you already know what the video is about. Cool, yeah, let's go for this one. Blast. Today's video is about Vegeta, and more specifically about Majin Vegeta being added to the remaining DLC spots in Season 3. And I heard the news, I was like, wait, you got another Vegeta coming? Do we need another Vegeta? If we have 3 Vegetas, do we need another Vegeta? And the answer is, yes we do. Yes we do. My issue is not with Vegeta, my issue is with the Vegeta they potentially chose as a DLC. And maybe it's not even their fault. Maybe it's not their fault, because there was a Reddit questionnaire, and over 50% said they want Majin Vegeta as to be added as a DLC. And I'm thinking to myself, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Why do you need another Vegeta? There's so many characters. Yeah, I've got videos coming with part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 of characters that I would like to see in this game. Majin Vegeta is not on them lists, but cool, bless. Let's go. Let's see. Let's talk and let's play, and you know, we talk about it. So the first Vegeta that was in the game, straight off the bat, was the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Cool, fine, bless. No issues with Super Saiyan Vegeta. Perfect. Cool moves, kind of quick, kind of strong. I like it. The second one that was already available at the start of the game, but you had to unlock him, was Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And I was thinking to myself, hey, cool. I'm cool with that. Don't mind it. Don't mind another Vegeta. And then in Season 2, I think it was, another Vegeta was added. Base Vegeta. And I'm like, okay, bless. Cool. I'm cool with that as well. I'm fine with that. But it's kind of like, it could be better. Like, there's a spot being taken by another Vegeta. And that is my issue. The next character, people are saying that is going to be available in Season 3, is a Majin Vegeta. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Why Majin Vegeta? They're all going to look the same. He ain't going to have the suit, the white thing on the suit, but he's going to be blue as well. And he's going to have the same color as the Super Saiyan one. So like, and some sparks around him maybe. I know there can be cool moves used for Majin Vegeta. Like, you know, like the final move he used against Boo. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Not really. I would say not really. But instead of complaining all the time, this video is about 3 other Vegetas that I would rather have instead of Majin Vegeta. Like, they all look the same. Like, think about it. If you had another one here, it wouldn't change that much, would it? It has like this black outline next to the eyes, and that's okay. But like, it's very similar. So, to get to the point, the first Vegeta that I would rather see instead of Majin Vegeta is, of course, none other than Baby Vegeta from Dragon Ball GT. And I know a lot of people mentioned it, and that's why I'm saying it first, because you knew I was gonna say Baby Vegeta, because everyone says it, and that will make sense. He's much different from the actual Vegetas that we already have. He's bigger, and his moves that he will be able to use are much different than the current Vegetas. So I think that would be a nice, fresh difference, you know, like the white hair, or even the final mode Baby Vegeta. That would be sick. And imagine the final moves you can do. Like, you don't have to stay with the Vegeta moves, because he's part baby, so you can use a combination of different people's characters, different people's moves. But his special move, his final special move, imagine, yeah, you facing your opponent and you do a 3 cost energy move, and imagine for the final move, Baby Vegeta turning into a Golden Ozaru and doing his final thing. Imagine that. How sick would that be? Bless. Is Majin Vegeta gonna do that? I don't think so. And it would just feel different, I think. Like, the size would be bigger, the moves would be slower, but I think they'll be stronger. And there's a lot of creative stuff you can do with it. and that is the first Vegeta that I'll rather see. The second Vegeta that I'll rather see, instead of a Majin Vegeta, is none other than Kid Vegeta. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, why you want to have Kid Vegeta? Like, we don't even have Kid Vegeta in the actual anime that much. You don't even see him fight. And my answer to that is, so what? It would be a cool character. Imagine a cool Kid Vegeta with his basic moves. He's a small character, you know, much quicker maybe than the regular Vegeta. And there's so many opportunities to do cool stuff with it, creative stuff, you know, to explore Vegeta sides that hasn't been really explored in games that much. And this game is selling a lot of copies and it's popular, so like, you know, you can make your own rules with games like this. I'm not really sure what moves he would be using. Probably the regular moves, you know, like the Galligan or Final Flash or something like this, classic Vegeta moves. But I think it would be quite creative and quite cool and fun to see if for the final moves, you know how Videl has Gohan, Great Saiyaman, coming out to help her out, and Android 18 has 17 come out. We'd be blessed if Kid Vegeta had Raditz or Nappa come out to do like an assist. That would be so blessed, like for a final move. And I would really be down to see that, because we never seen him before. That's the thing, you know, it would be fresh for this game. And my final Vegeta that I think would be cool addition, and that's a bit of a spoiler, so people that don't really read the manga, that's gonna be a bit of a spoiler for you. So maybe turn off this video before you see it. But my final third Vegeta that I'd rather see instead of Majin Vegeta in the game is the Yardrat Vegeta, you know. Basically, you remember when Frieza got beaten and then future Trunks comes down? And then Goku comes back and he says like, yeah, I've been training in Yardrat and I found out about a new move called Instant Transmission, and that's where he learned his move, you know, on Yardrat. All the people that taught him the Instant Transmission move, and we don't really know much about this place. But currently in the manga itself, that is where Vegeta was recently training up until recently. One of the first moves he learned there, one of the main moves to tackle the new villain in the manga, was a move called Super Spirit Fission, I believe it's called. Like basically what this guy can do, he can drain energy and he can separate fused stuff. Like for example, if you use the Potara fusion or you do the fusion dance and you fuse, he can literally take you apart. And in one of the panels, Piccolo asks him about the move, or he talks to Gohan about the move, and Vegeta's like, yo, if you want, I can separate you and Kami again. And I'm like, that's crazy. That is actually a mad move. Now, imagine it. I know, you know, this bit wasn't animated yet, and there is no Yardrat Vegeta in the actual anime, but in the canon, it does exist, you know? It's part of the manga, so it does exist, so why not use it, you know? Instead of focusing on power, focus on something different. Like the new Ultra Instinct Goku, he focuses on defense and kind of, you know, fooling the opponent into kind of tackling him, moving, and then counter-attacking. Whereas Yardrat Vegeta, imagine if you focus on, instead of the power, you focus on draining the other character's energy. And I think that will be super, super creative. For example, like if your opponent focuses on high energy moves, you can sacrifice your energy to take away his energy. And it will be a bit different, but I think it will be very fresh. You have a new type of players, you know, be born from such change, and have a different strategy in how to tackle the opponent. And I think it will be cool, like having a character like that in your 3-man team. I think it will be quite beneficial. So yeah, that's it for my three Vegetas I'd rather see. I think all of them would be cool designs, cool ideas, and I'll be looking forward to seeing them. There's 2 bonus ones. Okay, let me give you 2 bonus ones, yeah, that I didn't say before because they kind of, you know, obvious and kind of don't make sense. First bonus one is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I didn't mention it because it's kind of obvious that if they're going to bring a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they're going to bring out a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And the other one, which is a new one that I would like to see, is, do you remember when he wears the BADMAN costume? Yeah, that would be sick. Have a BADMAN Vegeta, you know, like a casual Vegeta in his kind of casual wear. maybe with Bulma as an assist, you know, like for example your villain kind of hits Bulma and then Vegeta gets mad and, you know, counter attacks. And I think that would be kind of cool idea. But yeah, for my serious contenders is definitely it's got to be the Baby Vegeta, Kid Vegeta, and Yardrat Vegeta. And I think that would be blessed. I'm glad that you watched the previous one, and I hope you like this one. And there will be a lot of more videos coming, because I've got many more ideas and many more opinions about this game. So safe. Till next time.